Only one group dares to challenge this intergalactic threat, the Super Friends.
Hey everybody, I'm Rez the Collector, and this is another episode of Reviews on Demand. This review was requested by my buddy Jamie. He's been wanting to see this Nightfall Azrael Batman figure. This was part of my Christmas haul from 2013, and I didn't get around to reviewing a lot of the non-Superman related figures. Um, but we definitely will go ahead and take a look at this guy for Jamie. Now, as you can see, he has a little bit different body style than what we're typically used to, and it took me a minute to track this guy down. He is actually a Hasbro figure from 1999, part of their DC Superheroes line, just like the Electric Superman I have. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you a real quick image of what he looks like in package. So there he is. You can see the DC Superheroes package and the figure obviously right there in the forefront. So let me just make some adjustments here, one of which is... Alright, come on. Do what I want. Alright. That makes everything a little bit better. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get a real good look at him. Get us into focus here. As you can see, it's a very blocky kind of figure. The mask is just straight edge down, and well, I guess the other Azrael I have looks like that as well. I hope this is the one you were talking about, Jamie. The other one I have is the red armored version, and I do have a review of him with the 2-pack with that Batman. But I think this is the one you were talking about. As you can see, it's a very large cape. It is actually removable from the figure. You can lift it right off the head. Let's actually go ahead and set that aside. You can see that the bare plastic was obviously red. The figure itself has pretty limited articulation. He does have just a straight back and forth head. We don't have any ball joint there. He's got rounded ears. He is missing any type of bat symbol. Most of the Azrael figures, this point here is wider, comes down, and then there's a bat symbol there on the chest. And this may have been from the comics. I haven't read those comics since, the early 90s when this happened. So, yeah, that may be in there. As you can tell, this figure was obviously well loved and played with. The gold paint is obviously fading there on the arms. There's a lot of little dings and scratches in the paint on this guy. He does have very cool look, though. I really like the armored look of the gauntlets, the way that they did the points here on the gauntlets, the fact that his hands actually come to claws is pretty cool. As you can see, for arm articulation, he's just got up and down. There's not going to be any kind of ball joint here at all. There is a rotation here at the elbow joint, and of course we do have, actually, do we? Hang on, sorry Jamie. Yeah, no, there's no kind of actual elbow rotation here, or elbow bend here. It's just that rotation there at the forearm. He doesn't have any kind of thigh, but he does have, of course, have leg. He has knee, and that's going to be about it for the rotation, or the articulation on him. Set him down again for a second, and get us back into focus. Hey, look, there's the fall. Wouldn't be one of my videos without a fall. He's very kind of basically colored. He's got that little silver crotch piece. Basically, the rest of his colors are muted blues and golds and blacks. He's got that nice little thing around his leg, almost looks like chain. And of course, he does have a version of the utility belt. His boots are very simple, just black, and again, duplicating the forearm guard blades here. and then of course that gold wraps all the way around, comes down to a more of a flat and level surface, opposed to the coming up to the point here on the chest. He's a very cool little figure overall. These Hasbro figures were very limited in their articulation. They had very wide stances. Occasionally, like with that Superman, they've got some kind of weird twist to their bodies. Almost like they didn't really know how somebody was truly proportioned when they tried to make these figures. Like, I would say for him, I know that he's kind of leaning over to that one side, but this arm is really kind of long. I mean, it's like all the way down to his knee. I mean, even if I would have to be leaning over pretty far to get my arm, like, down to my knee. So, kind of odd proportions on him. But I do like the red eyes. I do like the full face mask. I kind of wish the cape was attached, because I really don't see a reason for it to be loose. I mean, other than if you wanted to remove it, but I really don't see why you'd want to remove it. I don't really see why it wasn't just a fully attached piece. I mean, it does hinder articulation a little bit there on the shoulders. And I'm sorry, this is really out of focus, Jamie. And anybody else who's watching this. Come on. Honestly, I mean, if you're looking for an Azrael figure, I would go with one of the Mattel DC UC figures. I would go with the blue version, the blue and gold, as opposed to the red one that I have here. I mean, if you want this figure and you want to pick him up, I mean, he is cool. He will look good in any collection. But to be honest, I do have him kind of regaled to the back of my display cabinet. But this was another review on demand, and of course we were taking a look at the 1999 Hasbro Batman figure. One last little piece that has been a recent addition to my videos, and that would be the table dance of the day. And we're just going to go ahead and pan over here, and our table dancer is Hulk. And Hulk is not happy about being a table dancer, so we're going to just go ahead and pan away from him. This is, of course, Rez the Collector. This was a review on demand. I do want to thank anybody who's watching this. If you're not a subscriber, please rate, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.